Here's the harsh truth. Most aspiring music producers are going to fail. Why? Because they're focusing on all the wrong things constantly. But don't worry, because today I'm going to show you the blueprint for success and some of the things that I've followed myself to get to the point where I am today. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to thrive in the music production scene and some of the best tips that I've learned over the years of me being a producer. Without further ado, let's get started. Chapter 1, master your craft. First step to being a successful music producer is simple but non-negotiable. Master your craft. Here's how you do it. Step 1, practice daily. Dedicate at least 1 hour every single day to your craft and to creating beats. One of the best things that I did was I blocked out time every single day to creating beats, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hour. Honestly, it completely depends on how much time you have in a day, but I would try and watch at least one tutorial and then make one beat every single day. And this helped me learn every day, but also practice every day, but not overdo either or, because there's a very fine line when it comes to being a creative with learning and also trying out your craft and practicing your craft. Step number 2, learn your DAW. Understand your DAW inside and out. Whether it's FL Studio, Ableton, Logic Pro, knowing your software's shortcuts and hidden features can save you a ton of time and give you more time to be creative. Step number 3, stay updated. The music industry evolves fast. Keep up with the latest plugins, VSTs, and new production trends to stay competitive. Remember, being great is a moving target. Another thing that I like to do with this is I like to follow a lot of music brands and social media pages on Instagram, TikTok, all those kinds of platforms. And if you're trying to be a type beat producer, watching new album releases and then making a tutorial or making beats based on those releases is something that you must do. Chapter 2, build your brand. Talent isn't enough anymore. You need to be able to market your brand and you need to be able to do it effectively. Here's how to build a brand that stands out. Step 1, define your style. Are you the next big trap producer or are you mastering melodic house? Find your niche and stick to it. This helps people recognize your work almost instantly. Step number 2, social media presence. One of the things that I've done that's helped a ton is create a schedule on the social media that you want to post and then make sure you stick to it every single week. What I like to do is I like to make my content all in one day and then schedule it out for the week so that I don't have to do anything during the week. This can be short form videos, long form videos, posts on IG, stories, whatever you want to do, whatever you think is going to help you. I personally think that short form videos are huge right now and they have a ton of traction, especially on TikTok and Reels. And there's so many people out there that you can watch and get inspiration from right now. Some things you can do is share your beats, behind the scenes moments, or even just creative struggles. There's so many things you can do to relate to producers. Step number 3, network like a pro. Collaborate with artists, producers inside of your genre. Attend music industry events if you can, if there's any within your city, and join online communities. Remember, who you know is just as important as what you know. What I also like to do when I first started was I would reach out to people and I would put together a loop pack or a MIDI pack and I would send it out to people. You can go on IG, TikTok, just message people and don't act like you're trying to sell something. And even if you are giving them something free, act like a human, ask how they're doing, actually have a conversation with them before you try and give them or sell them something. This is key and will make for long-lasting relationships instead of just a one-off conversation with these people. Chapter 3, and the chapter that everyone's looking for, how to monetize yourself as a producer. All right, let's talk money. If you want to turn your passion into a career, you have to think like an entrepreneur. Step 1, sell your beats online. Platforms like BeatStars, Airbit, TrackTrain make it easy to showcase your beats online. Make sure your beats are tagged and have a license along with it. There's a ton of guides that cover all these kinds of things for leasing and selling beats online. If it's something that you would like me to go more in depth, leave a comment down below saying sell beats. Step number 2, offer services. Mixing, mastering, or even coaching producers once you get to that point are just some of the things that you can do. Step number 3, royalties. Don't sleep on the long game. Licensing your tracks for TV, film, or ads can generate a ton of money. Step number 4, sell tools to producers. Most producers only focus on selling beats, but you can also also sell and create tools to help producers as well. This includes sample packs, drum kits, MIDI kits, loop kits, and even presets. These products not only diversify your income, but also position you as a leader in the producing community. Chapter 4, stay consistent and adaptable. Finally, consistency separates the dreamers from the doers. And in a lot of cases, consistency will beat out talent 9 times out of 10. Step number 1, set goals. Break your bigger dreams into smaller ones. This allows them to be more actionable steps to begin with. For an example, if you want to talk about money again, making $1,000 in 1 month is only $33 every single day. Step number 2, adapt to feedback. Don't fear criticism. Listen to what your audience, collaborators, and sometimes your haters have to say. Improve and evolve. To go back on the hater part, you have to be very careful with this. Sometimes, and actually a lot of times, especially when it comes to haters and, just trolls online, people just say stuff just to say it, but be wary when you are reading these comments, and 8 times out of 10 it's just some stupid comment or someone being an idiot. So just be cautious. Step number 3, avoid burnout. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Take breaks, stay inspired, and never forget why you started. As a creative, facing burnout is something that everyone comes across. To avoid burnouts, you want to make sure that you have a stable life to work balance, and also you want to make sure that you are giving yourself enough time to do things. Cramming everything into small project windows is just going to cause burnout and stress, and trust me, once you hit that point, it is very hard to come back from. Make sure you give yourself enough time and do not push yourself past that breaking point. Step 4, and one last point that I wanted to add, stop comparing yourself to others. One of the worst things that you can do is compare yourself to others and their progression. It's just something that's going to kill your motivation and make you wonder why you even started doing this. Every single person's path is completely different, and trust me when I say this, I've had a long path. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'm only starting to see the benefits of it now. Stay consistent, stay motivated, focus on yourself, and just focus and just do what you have to do to progress yourself. So what's stopping you from becoming a better producer? It's not talent or luck, it's just action. Take what you learned today and apply it. And hey, if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what challenges you as a music producer. Until next time, hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Peace out.